What's up, y'all? This is Chris Albert with Getting to Shredded. I am going to do a back workout for you guys today, back at home at Metroflex Gym, Long Beach. Starting off here with deadlifts. Reason I'm starting off with these today is, one, I want to take myself a little bit through my range of motion. My hamstrings were still really sore from my hamstring workout over there at Gold's Gym Venice. And one of the things I tend to stress to people for recovery is making sure you're going through your full ranges of motion while you're sore, so you don't get more stiff. And here today, you're just going to see I'm not doing much weight at all. I think I'll go up to 405 for two. And my main focus is just really taking myself through that range of motion, activating my central nervous system so I could do my heavy lifting later on, and just pulling myself through. You'll see here I pulled my shoulders back on that first rep. That's to help me get the weight off the floor. And then as I'm coming up, I shove my hips toward the bar. That's just something I've learned over the years. Pulling those shoulders back off of the first rep really helps getting the weight off of the floor. For me, at least. I don't, whatever the fuck works for you always applies, but that's the way I like to do them. Pinning my shoulders back at the top, making sure that my chest is out, also helps me in completing the lift. You see here I'm going for another variation of deadlifts called the snatch grip deadlift. I did 2 sets of these for higher reps. Basically, you're doing a deadlift with more of a snatch grip, a wider grip on the bar. And for me, I feel that this helps me to work my upper back out a little bit more, squeezing those rhomboids, squeezing the traps in, and I really feel it there, particularly after doing sets of deadlifts. Now, one thing you're going to notice for me is, I'm not doing any fancy camera angles here or anything like that. I'm working to get bigger. I'm working to put more muscle on my frame here. And, I'm definitely not in show shape by any means. But I'm pretty happy with the way I look for an off-season clean bulk, and after not really doing any bodybuilding work all winter, just focusing on Olympic lifts. To tell you the truth, I really don't do this for anybody else's approval or anything like that. The reason why I have these videos for you guys is to help educate you. And for me personally, this is just what I do. This is my own personal satisfaction. If I do a show, I do it for me. If I train, I do it for me. And these videos are mostly just for you guys to learn some new movements, to understand how to do older movements that you might already have done, and to give you a little piece of what I've known for doing this for a while now. You see here I'm moving into a variation of the bent row called the Yates row. Basically what I'm trying to do here is keep my torso at a 45-degree angle, take the weight up a little bit more ballistically than I would in a normal bent row, and really load the weight on this movement. My elbows are really moving up towards the ceiling. Things I want to stress to you on this is to keep a straight spine. Don't round your back. Try to take the barbell up like you see, and then hinge your hips back before you do the movement. That'll put you right where you want to be to start it. Really pulling back into the waist. This is great for activating those lower lats, hitting those lower lats. Dorian Yates built a monster back with this exercise. He was one of my favorite Mr. Olympias, and he has one of the best training videos of all time. I think it's called Blood and Guts. It's just pretty much wearing like mismatched pajamas, and his 2 big-ass British dudes screaming at each other like crazy. Awesome stuff. Here I get up to 315 for, I think, 5 reps. Again, doing it ballistically, but I really felt this in my back where I wanted to feel it. You'll see I'm still keeping my back as straight as I can, pulling that weight into the waist, and really trying to do my best with this movement. Move from there into something chest supported because I needed to give my lower back a rest after that. I have chest supported isometric rows. And so what you see me doing here is pull my elbows back, holding them there for a second, flexing my back, feeling it, and then bringing it down. And I try to hold it up longer each time I go for each rep. These are really painful. This is something that some of my favorite bodybuilders of all time do. particularly Tom Platz and John Meadows. They both have worked these into their programs. I really admire both of those guys, and I know Tom personally, and had the great opportunity to meet John Meadows when he came to Metroflex Gym Long Beach. Just an awesome guy, really, really great guy who really loves the sport and just wants to teach people. Pulling back, holding it there. Now, for those of you who are bodybuilders or competing, when you get in your rear lat spread, you are going to have to set yourself up by pulling your elbows back and showing your muscularity a little bit. And this type of exercise can really, really help with that. Really feel this underneath your shoulder blades, and it's pretty good. I didn't prior to this workout. I had a pretty hard day. I lost my wallet for a couple hours. All I had prior to this is 6 whole eggs. That's my normal thing before I train, but I had those eggs probably about 4 or 5 hours before I trained. So I came into this workout pretty much fasted. After the workout, I came home. I had a little sugar, and then had some 8 ounces of buffalo with a cup of quinoa. And then next meal was 8 ounces of chicken breast with some broccoli and maybe like 4 ounces of mashed potatoes. And then my next meal after that is going to be some more bison with some vegetables. So really trying to group my carbs post-workout, like it says in Unapologetic Muscle, and like it said according to the GTS method. Here I'm doing isometric holds with an assisted pull-up machine, and you can see this is also very painful. Some people might wonder why I'm on an assisted pull-up. Of course, I could do regular pull-ups. I was in the Marine Corps. I used to do 20 for my PFT, 20 plus sometimes, and right now I'm just holding myself up there, and that machine helps me to do that, helps me to do it in a very strict way. You see my elbows are before me and not to the side. Hope you guys enjoyed this workout. If you got questions for me, hit me up, gettingtoshredded@gmail.com. Peace out, train hard, enjoy life, and get lots of booty and have sex. Take care.